Guys, excuse my frizzy hair. I don't know what to do with it. Like, I actually washed it last night and, like, it's really, really frizzy now. But, oh, yes. See, if you guys can see right there, I have a purple streak in my hair. I got it last night. I mean, it's not super cool or anything like that, but I do like it, so. Okay, so first off, this is a story time video, and, hi, Griff. My cat's right here. Griffin, come here. Come on. Hey, come up here. Come up here. Come on. Okay, but like I was saying, this is a story time video, and, um, I'm going to be talking about the time when I got sexually abused. So, like, I'm totally, like, opening my doors to you guys. Come on. Come on. You can do it. Oh, come here. And I'm completely opening my doors to you guys. So, like I was saying, this video is about how to, say no to a guy when he has sexually abused you, or, and also just me talking about my time, like my sexually abused story. So, this is my kitty. Now go away. No. Psst, psst, go. Psst, go. Psst. Okay, he's gone now. By the way, just remember that I said excuse my nasty frizzy hair. I'm hoping I can straighten it because I pee tomorrow. But like I was saying, so around when I was 8 or 9, we went on a camping trip, and I'm not gonna like say any names. I'll just kind of like make up the names as I go on. But there's this guy, and this is just a fake name right now. His name was Jake. And that is a fake name. I just don't want to point out any names or anything like that, just in case these people watch my videos. But his name was Jake, and pretend name. His name was Jake, and he went on this family camping trip with him and his parents and my family, and we were like having a really fun time. Like, I really, at that point, like, I was just like, oh, like, this guy's like really, really cool. Like, I like him, I like hanging out with him. But I had like no like heartfelt like feelings for him. Like, I had feelings for him, like, if he were to get hurt, I'd be like, oh my gosh, like, is he okay? But other than that, I had no feelings whatsoever for him. So, and I guess supposedly he had feelings for me. So at that time, I was like kind of like turning into a tween, I guess you could say, and I'm still a tween right now. Like, I was just like turning into a tween, and I was just like I'm getting older, like I have to like make my own decisions, like I have to be like a big girl now. So, I went to go back and go to the bathroom at our campsite while my dad and Jake and his mother and father were all there, and along with my little brother, we're all there fishing, and I was just like, I have to go back and go to the bathroom because like I really need to go. And so this is definitely not a part. So, and then I went to the bathroom, and then he showed up when I was going to the bathroom. Like, I opened the door and he was there, and he was like, oh, your dad wanted me to check on you, like, blah 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 blah. And for some reason I didn't really believe that because it was like, my dad wouldn't want like a boy coming in and checking on me while I went to the bathroom. But so and then that night, like we had a bonfire, everything like that. He was kind of like flirting with me. So I didn't flirt back, but he was kind of just like flirting with me, like having a fun time, I guess. And he was also like 13, 12 or 13. So at that time I was just like I can't flirt with an older boy because he's like so much older than me. So I was just like, okay, like blah blah blah, let's just try and ignore it. So at that point I was just trying to ignore it. Um just trying to forget about that. And so at that time of night, I was just like, oh my gosh, like I'm so cold. I want to go curl up in bed. I'm going to go to bed. And so Jake, me, and my brother all went to bed. And I was just like, oh, Jake, he's not going to do anything. Like, he's not that weird. Like, blah, blah, blah. Like, I have this separate blanket from all the other boys. Like, it doesn't matter. So, and then that night, I was like halfway asleep. I was just like dozing off and like things like that. And I guess he thought I was asleep. So he looked at my areas, if you will. He looked at my breasts and my area down there. And at that point, I was trying to just like move around, like for him trying to not touch me anymore. So at that point, he just like immediately stopped because he was just like, oh my gosh, what if this girl's like woken up or something? So at that point, I was just like, oh my god, like really? Like, and I was freaking scared. I was just like, oh my god, what is he gonna do next? And so after I was moving, like everything like that, he stopped, and the rest of the night, he didn't do anything whatsoever, nothing weird. I guess he was trying to be like a big boy and trying to like figure out parts of a girl, and I would have like if he went up and asked me like how do you get a girl, I would have been like I don't know, like you can just be sweet, nice, kind, whatever. So at that point I was just like, oh my god, like seriously, like what is he gonna do next? And obviously he didn't do anything else. And then the next morning when we woke up, I was so scared to tell anybody that I was just like, nope, not gonna do this one. I was just like, um, no, like I'm not gonna tell anybody. I'll get embarrassed. He'll be mad at me forever. And like I'm like a really, really kind person. So I was just saying to myself, no, I shouldn't tell because first of all, like this is my personal like life. Like I know they're like my parents and the parents of him, but I was just thinking like let's not tell anybody, like let's not be that rude person. But I also understood that I should tell somebody because it's sexual abuse. It's not something that you should be proud of. It's not something that you should do. It's not something that you should ignore. And to that point, I was just trying to ignore it because I was like, I'm 9, like I shouldn't be telling my parents like what happened to me. Like I thought it was like so cool, and I wasn't. So at that point, I was just like, oh my god. I was just like stressing out, and then so just about like at least about half a year ago, I went and told both my parents, and that was really, really hard for me. I was just like, first of all, I belted it out to my mom. I was just like, Mom, like, blah, 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 blah. Like, I'm not going to get into too much detail of that because more personal talking about it to my parents. But I did tell my parents, and at that point, they were like, oh my god, sweetheart, like, this really happened to you. And I feel like that day forward, I just didn't want to like hang out with boys. I didn't want to date boys. I didn't want to do anything like that. But I ended up dating someone, and I knew he was not going to do anything to me because we've been best friends forever. And I knew he wasn't going to do anything to me. So I was just like, okay, like he's not going to do anything. So, and I also told my dad, and he obviously freaked out. He was like, something happened to my baby girl that I didn't approve of. Like, really? So, and then obviously, I went to the family of the boy way before, like, it was like way before I even, like, it was like that night when I told my parents, I told his parents first before I told my parents because I thought that was more important. Sorry, I'm trying to move this flower pot. So I thought, like, obviously that was so much important to tell the family first. And at the time, I was like 10, turning 11 soon, and I was just like, at that time, I was just like bawling, like having a very hard time, like not cooperating, but having a very hard time to really think that this actually happened to me. So there's like people that live right over there, and they were out there just a second ago, and they were looking at me like I was a crazy person. But um, yeah, and obviously that's like not the whole entire story. I just wanted to cut it down for you guys so it's not as long. Because I'm only allowed to upload 15-minute video on my channel. And I think that's fair enough because I feel like I shouldn't do long videos where you guys are going to get bored and just be like, oh my god, this girl's so boring. But I know you guys might not like the story, but I just want to say that if a boy does try and do something to you, you need to go to someone immediately, and you also need to tell the boy no. Like, instantly, if he tries to touch you wrong, like anything, you just say, no, stop. And obviously, at that age, I didn't want to do anything about it because I was so scared that my parents were going to freak out and flip out at me because I didn't do anything about it. So, I just want to tell you guys, if anything like that happens, tell your parents, and the parents of the family, very first. I mean, your parents come before anything. I mean, your parents and then the family of the person that did it to you. And and I feel bad for girls around the world that have to like do this. Like they have to do it. Either it doesn't matter if their sexuality, it's just people around the other world think it's funny or okay to do that. It's not. So, that is why I just wanted to make um this short video to let you guys know that this is what happened to me. I realize if you guys have gone through anything like this, I realize what you feel. I know how you guys feel and things like that. So, this is the end of the video, and first of all, I want to say thank you for getting close to 40 views on my last video with my friend Sam. Sam is my best friend, and I love her so much. So I am so happy that that got to almost 40 views. I think it's at 37 views right now, and you guys are like, it's only 37. Like, come on. But that's like a big step up for me. I've never gone that high with views at all. I've never had people like do that. And I just got into the swing of things. So this is practically my relaunch of my videos and my channel and everything like that. So I just want to say thank you to you guys. Don't forget to thumbs up this video. Don't forget to obviously watch this video. And don't forget to subscribe down below that little red button. Yeah. Bye guys.